But my friends, it's Wednesday, and you know, yesterday I felt like I wasn't progressing or doing that well with my attempts at Covenant 10 victories. So today I want to attempt to focus. It's like an FTL Harmonopause. When I wasn't winning on Harmonopause, I was trying to practice on a certain ship over and over, you know? And so what I'm thinking is, since we're on the highest difficulty of Covenant rank 10, I figured what I should do is play, like playing a ship over and over in FTL, I should play a primary clan over and over so I can get a really good feel for that clan. So let's start with Banished primary and try some different secondaries and try to get maybe get a win or two on Covenant 10 Titan victory today. And I'm going to start with, I will kind of choose my secondary. What secondary do I want to go with here? Like, I was having a hard time with Melting Remnant yesterday, so what if we go Banished primary, Melting secondary kind of thing here? And I wonder if there's a different Pyre Heart that I should give some practice to here. Life is different when you're that tall. Oh, you mean it's harder to get drunk when you're that tall? Yeah, I'm gonna try the Banished. I've been doing Herzl's Horde a lot. They're different. Maybe draw by playing a primary and secondary one. Maybe extra draw could be very good. Do you have a big Excel sheet where I know which combinations I've already completed? No, I don't need one because if you go into the logbook, the game keeps track of it for you, which is great. You can see. Anywhere there's a crown, I've beat Covenant rank 10, I think. And anywhere where it's a shining crown, I think it's Covenant rank 10 plus Titans or something like that. Or maybe it's the type of crown. Anyway, I've only beat Covenant rank 10 plus Titans, I think, 3 times. So, but it does keep track of it for me. Alright, well, so let's start with Banished primary, Melting secondary. We'll do the Heart of the Pact where we have extra draw, Covenant 10 with Fel. Start with Fel. Maybe I'll go back and forth between the primary or the primary champ and secondary champ just to get a little variety. But I want to just get practice on, you know, maybe play a primary clan a bunch to try to get a better feel for everything. Last night, Scott Free, you had a run where you merged the Mine Cage plus Glass Cannon to make a Giga backline killing Hothead. Pyreborn can be fun when things work well. Nice. Nice. Alright. So, Shift gain Valor permanently is my favorite because permanent buffs are awesome. Let me see here. So I think that is what I'm gonna go with, because it's just so freaking OP. And when we get to level 3, she gets an extra multi-strike if she has 75 Valor. Alright, Train Stewards gain Boom, and Clan card drafts only offer rares, huh? Boom ability. I don't know if I've ever taken this one, but I know that this one kind of sucks because you can miss out on really important cards if you get this too early. Let's gain the Boom ability. Alright. -1 draw. Don't love it, but want the money. Mine Cage, Glass Cannon, Giga backline killing Hothead. Hothead is the one that's the targeted. Is that targeted or is that an AoE ability? Oh, I forgot to get my controller so I can not be hurting my hands as I play today. A Hothead is that target ability, right? That does a big chunk of damage. Oh, it is AoE. Deals the creature damage to all enemies twice. Okay. Alright, so what we want to do, our entire goal, usually with this champion, is we shift as many times in every fight as we possibly can, which is the just causes. We have 2 molded, so we actually have a pretty good reform ability. So we get her Valor stacking as high as possible, as quickly as possible. So I'm going to be doing this every chance I possibly can to shift them back and forth. Let's see what Boom ability even does. Sacrifice, deal 50 damage to the front enemy. Okay. So I can just kill that guy, and now my moldeds can reform them. Okay, that seems pretty cool. What's up, Madman? Happy Wednesday. Should Meow buy the Smashing Pumpkins Melancholy and Infant Sadness LP vinyl? I don't know. Totally. Yes, I guess so. It was a great way to deal with savagery sweepers. Okay, okay, cool. Alright, so if I place you here, we will get the stuff there. Perfect. Oh, so you could just blow up the back line on savagery. That's awesome. That's something I need to remember to do. We have Archeon, who deals damage with no units on the floor. We have KO with damage shield, and we have savagery. Okay. Alright, so if I do this and place all 3 of these units, how much damage we do? We kill it. Perfect. Melancholy, the dog that always eats your fruit. Amazing, amazing. Let's see, Samp 6. I actually don't want to... I don't want to put units on this, because the longer he stays there, the less sap he'll have, I think. This combo doesn't have amazing ways to deal with savagery either. It uses intrinsic plus holdover cleave with a 55+ attack unit. Yeah, I feel like maybe the challenge I've been having with melting remnant, is... Oh, I get to choose this. Nice. Is, no sweepers, right? I don't think they have any sweepers. So backline can be quite difficult. What's that I'm hearing? Loan sharks are drilling my walls again. Yes, loan sharks are drilling my walls. Alright, we've got some good permanent buffs to start. What's our Valor up to now? Valor 9, not bad for our first fight, I think. Golden Retriever. Instead of gold, it's melon, and instead of retriever, it's devourer. Okay. So we got a plan on what we can do to deal with backline sweepers. Well, I often like getting this because this lets me overstack floors. Enchant Quick can be very good. I'd rather have Enchant Trample and Enchant Multi-Strike. Let's get this because that's usually... And it's also an advance. Interesting. I already have 2 moldeds. I don't know that I want to do a stealth. I mean, I guess if I was perma-stealthed, the sweepers couldn't hit me. Could try to do something with stealth. Meow's over the moon because OKC won the title. Meow being over the moon is like Meow mooning chat. Savagery also has the issue of surviving 90 damage from Sarah's first attack if you start top mid. Yeah. Do I want to try to do a stealth thing? Like endless... Put like endless burnout 1 on a stealth minion. The problem is if I overstack a floor, I can't place this. Use stealth on last night to run to protect her DPS. Is Ascend plus Advance 2 moves? Yes. If I did it on her when she's on bottom, middle floor, and she goes up, that's 1 shift, and then she goes in front of another unit, that would be 2 shifts. Yes. I'm not sure about the stealth thing. when I want to overstack a floor and shift around permanently. I think I'm going to skip this. I don't think this lines up with what I want to do here. Banished Magic, Merchant of Steel, Remnant. You're on a 130 watch streak, Madman. It's crazy. Crazy. You had 2 times Gold Tooth, units who scaled with gold, plus Endless Burnout Molten Casement. Worked really well. Okay, nice. So I want Merchant of Steel, but I also want Banished Banner. I don't have any units I really want to upgrade yet, so maybe I go check for Banished Banners. Because I like the, for shifting stuff, I like the, I think they're called Dancers. Angel Dancers or something. Holdover on Ascend is what I would like as well, so that's good. Heavenly Slam. And Revenge Gain Valor. Wow, these are some expensive units. I like this guy's ability, but this unit costs 3. Which is very expensive. Heavenly Slam. Move to a targeted location on any floor. Deal damage to the front enemy unit equal to this unit's health and armor. So if this guy gets a bunch of Valor and gets high stacking armor, this is both a shift shift proc and some free damage to the front enemy unit. This character wants to be in the front to tank, so when it gets hit, it gets Valor. Meow lost your watch streak on Friday? Oh, sorry, Meow. Yeah, probably because of my bonus stream I did. Do I want to try to play around this guy? This guy makes me wish I had taken the startup Ember, the Herzl's Horde one. I think I'm going to take this one because she's smaller and costs less to get set up. We're definitely doing holdover on Rising Rage. I'd love to get holdover plus intrinsic. I don't think I have anything with that. Double stack's probably too expensive to really do that. Okay, I think that's decent to start. I'm on the Heart of the Pack, the one that you play a primary and a secondary and you get draw next turn. I just kind of randomly chose that one. Alright, what do we have? Can I deal with this? I think I can, especially with our boom ability. In other news, Meow's softball team annihilated the Ops Crotch Monday night, 21-5. Wow, that is annihilation. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you start down here. So if I do get the Ascend, I get the double shift of you going up top. All right, 1, 2, 3. I don't have quick on my units. Okay, so if I do this, this, and then boom you again, and then put you in front. We should kill all of them, is that right? Very nice, okay. And we got a shift proc. We're letting 2 go through. 6 damage, it's fine. A lot of people consider it one of the weakest, because its HP and attack are kind of low, okay. You worry for the day when Meow meets someone named Isaac Marion, huh? Okay, I want the monies. do this. Explode you, and I'm gonna put you two guys here and hope that everybody lives. Fine. Not killing the backline. We're got a bunch of junk on our deck here, which kind of sucks. Come on, give me my ascend. Give me my ascend, damn it. Jeez. Yeah, no backline damage frickin' at all. And this is why I needed the intrinsic frickin' thing. I need the intrinsic on the Rising Rage. I didn't get it till frickin' boss shows up. Okay, what does this guy do? He... Resolve gains spikes. Okay. I'll get a little damage through here. How much damage are we taking here? Decent chunk. You have it on good authority that Meow has already prepped a shoe blade. Why did you kick me in the crotch? This is for Rand. The moment somebody named Isaac Marion meets WoW, his bloodline will have ended. God. Poor Isaac Marion. What did he deserve? What did he do to deserve this? Nothing. Okay, please tell me we're winning. We are not even close to winning. Okay. Well, what did I need to do different this run? Because this isn't even close, man. Okay. I don't want to have my first run stifled on the second boss fight. What could I have done differently here? Maybe I could have killed backline earlier so I didn't have so much crap in my deck. Rising Rage sometimes feel like a trap, especially when you find those bosses that get harder on higher floors. But yet, overstacking is still great. Okay, hopefully killing off these guys so I have less trash in my deck will let me play more stuff somehow. Let me kill 3 guys. Isaac Marion tried to personally step into the ring with our very own Rand in his own game, only to discover how ill-conceived his plot was and that his crotch was devastated by Rand's blade shoe. Okay. Alright, okay, good. We kill everybody on the floor now. Now I have the holdover so I can be shifting a bunch. So I can now overstack the floor if I want. Okay, if I do this, will you die? If I explode you, do you die? Okay, so you die. That's why Isaac Marion gets all the smoke. He brought it upon himself. Never forget Bizarre. Okay. Never forget, never surrender. Wait, what? I feel like this is a better attempt with us stacking this floor. I hope I'm right about this and this works. Okay, so we do shift and shift. 399, we still don't kill him. What if I explode you for 50 damage? Is 50 damage worth more than your attacks? I think that was worth more, I think. Well, let's see if our Pyre can finish him off or not. 50 is greater than 14. Oh yeah, spikes 5. He was dying on the spikes. You're right. I was thinking he'd get multiple attacks, but the spikes is what's killing us here. Alright, well, we live at least. Live, play, another day. Live, play, another day. Okay. This is good for the dancing, but it also makes it weird to control who's at the front. Technically alive, the best type of alive, yes. Could get another Rising Rage. But I already have one with holdover that I want to get intrinsic, so I don't. This is hard to play around. Store health, apply burnout. Gain ember for each friendly unit death. Worst case, you purge it later. No, getting a card, thinking you're going to purge it later, I feel like is not a good way to play the game. Because removal is so limited in this game, I feel. Now this, if this did damage to like the floor or something, I feel like this could be a lot better. But I really want to play around a tomb. I mean, I kind of already have this with the ability on our shield stewards. I feel like I really want a floor full of all shift for Imprisoned Zephyr, but Zephyr, you don't know, it's one of your 2 unmastered banished cards. Yeah, I need like those dancer people, which I have done a run with the dancer angels for that to work. You'd say it's worth it for permanent Valor on Hell? Well, you know, if you do a run with Banished Primary and Fel, go for it. I feel like I would agree with you if I had other units that benefited from it. Like, for example, there's an artifact that gives angels Valor when they shift. I only have one other angel unit right now. And not being able to control which unit is in the front can get you killed, and I've experienced that. We need dancing girls in this string. 65 damage on death. What does the boom do? 50 damage to the front unit. Gosh, I feel like I'm skipping everything. I'm not liking any of these card choices. And I also think I need to go get Pyre Remains or we just die. Sadly, you can't dance. Interesting. Multi-strike. Okay. Let's see what is in here first. You can dance if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. Oh, if we can get like a... Yeah, trample. Although I usually get flight because this gives me more shift procs. Although being able to put trample on Fel could be huge. What do we think? Flight ability for more shift procs, or the ability to put trample on our main carry unit? Are you spelling out safety dance? The safety dance! I'm leaning towards Umbra Stone myself. Let's go with this. Alright, thank you for safety dancing in the chat. I know the song, but I don't know what the safety dance actually looks like, to be honest. Man, how would Hall of Mirrors work with Fel? I could have double Fells, couldn't I? -2, that would put us at 3 capacity. So I'd need to get capacity for me to be able to get... Wait, no, I could just play... Fel on the floor. Hall of Mirrors Fel, then switch to Zephyr would be funny. Well, I didn't get the Zephyr. But that would have been pretty awesome. I kind of want to try this. Kind of want to try that. Cursed Twin Blade. An extra multi-strike could be very good. If we could get this plus the one that is, was it? Gives strike on Valor. Or gives Valor on strike. That could be quite good. I'll grab that. Might be one of the first times I've had Fel without the weapon that is, the Resolve. What was it? I think it was a Wing Blade. Resolve. What am I thinking of? Resolve Shift. Wind Blade? Wind Blade? It's the Wind Blade. That's right, it's the Wind Blade. Okay, so who am I gonna place? I'm gonna place you up here. Yeah. We're gonna get you. Here. Get double Fells. I wonder what happens if one Fel shifts more than the other Fel. Do both my Fells get the perma buff of stuff? I don't know. Perma buff of stuff. 24 Valor. 26 Valor. 26. I honestly don't know. Alright, let's block you. Although you'll get... Actually, the double 9 hit will give you 4 Valor. Is the armor you're going to get over time worth that? So maybe block 1 hit. One becomes cardless and thus doesn't affect your permanent stats. Really? Do I know which one is cardless? This one is cardless, so I want this one to get the perma buffs. That's good to know. Thank you for telling me that. I didn't realize how that would work. Okay, no shifts I can do, so let's go ahead and just get that done. Is this the guy that does damage if there's nobody on the floor? I think it is. We're just cloning main characters now, every time we can. Does this kill you if I do this? I think it might. 7, 13, 18 damage, yeah. It's getting a permanent buff on my non-cardless one worth dying. $31 damage, you mean? What? Okay. I can't play anything on this floor because it's overstacked. Trample on you, I guess. Man, I need Ember for days. I think Ember's going to be the upgrade I'm going to need to get. God, finally my Rising Rage. Keeps taking forever to get this. He dies. Huh. Going for all these permanent buffs. This means I'm not playing other things, and man, I don't know, man. Man, I don't know, man. Explode one of you. Kill that guy off in the front. I have to come up with a different voice for each clone. Okay. Is moving. You forward, give me more damage or less? More. Still losing though. I think I have to do this again, do less permanent buffs to keep like my double fells alive, I think. Oh man, okay. Alright, so I'm gonna probably play this the same way I played it last time. Just not get my cardless fell dead. Play less long term and more short term. Which means I'm actually going to keep her at full health, I guess. Rain's temptation is to always be scaling. It really is. That is my temptation for sure. This is where I put you in front and you died, which is we do not want to do here. So, and I can't put the paraffin thug here because I put those two dudes up top there. Again, if I just cause the girl in the back, she'll die because there's too much damage happening here. Jeez, man. It's just hard to play my cards right now. I don't have enough Ember. The way that Valor only gives armor to the front unit, makes it hard to change who's in the front. And I didn't draw my Ascend until too late. Oh, it's not over yet. Okay. You do die. I also feel like I need capacity now that I've done this mirror thing. I don't frickin' know how to play this. I don't have my holdover now because I didn't play that. This is so frickin' hard, man. I can't ever shift these because she'll just frickin' die. You would just raise the front one. That's what I did last time and ended up dying, so I don't know, man. Was that the play? Frickin' how the hell should I know? I'll make it, I don't know. Looking like a loss again. Alright, can I please... I can choose who I reform, and I can reform you. This might actually be enough. No, because she only gets to attack once. Only 89 damage. Oh, okay, last attempt on this one. If this one doesn't work, I gotta restart because this is already feeling just effing weak as hell. Like I can't make the right plays here. What if I set up on a different floor? Will that make a difference? I don't frickin' know. Do I leave the cardless in front? Maybe leave the cardless in front to give a little bit of armor. And that way, who's ever in the front next time dies. Big garage. What? So you'll get the kill for some money. Let's see here. Beaming me RNG blessings. Thank you. It's almost like Divinity for Covenant 10 is ridiculously difficult or something. Almost like that. Clearing out calcified embers when you're losing might be a bad plan. Playing divinity is a lot of damage plus armor there. Okay, yeah, maybe that was the misplay. Okay, so I think I get my cardless girl up now, because that will allow me to then do this. And now I have holdover, so I can get my other girl up there. I think this might get us there. This is the first time I've been able to get every single, well, both of my bells up to the top and be alive. Oh, I got two of them. I forgot. Alright, so the cardless one go boom. Alright, we got there. We did it! Stewards unite! Okay, alright, we got there. And we even got some pretty decent shifts on our main girl. First try, yeah, no resets. Definitely, totally no resets. Hallowed Halls. I don't know if that works with what we're doing. Get some cards in hand at a draft with a bunch of extra attack. Some interesting card choices here. Hallowed Halls can be very good with our mirrored thing. Does this work? Hallowed Halls on Hollow Mirrors would be hilarious. Well, the problem is there's only 3 capacity on that floor, so unless I do a capacity upgrade, which I could do. Is there... I was gonna say, is there a Melting Remnant banner so I could potentially get Legion of Wax? Gosh, I'm skipping. Okay, this is one of the units I've been looking for this entire time. Shift gain Valor. I feel like I gotta go Ember, and because this way I can actually play all my units. Although I also kind of freaking need capacity too, but I'm gonna go Ember so I can play all my units. Now it's time for Imprisoned Zephyr. Yeah, the thing I passed on earlier. Okay. Bleep, 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 bleep. So having multiple battle dancers that are upgraded that we shift around with our double fell could be very good. What's our next boss? I don't know. A foe. I think I'm gonna go Merchant of Steel here. Okay, reduce to 1 capacity could definitely help. We definitely gotta go this one so we get the third one with the extra multi-strikes. We're playing around Fel. I plan on doing double buffs on this character and then copying this character. I want to start you with Valorate. Do I want to see if I can get large stone to go with your tiny stone? Let's go with you take half damage. Dualism. That works pretty good. Shift to gain Valor 6. I don't think I want to burn out any of these guys. Okay. Let's get double Battle Dancers and let's double upgrade, then double up Battle Dancer. And this is what we're playing around. We're shifting on the top floor. I need to get Inherent. Rising Rage, I think. Got a double trouble. I could Hall of Mirrors them and have 4. It's true. Could I? Let's actually see if this works in action. Yes, it does. Interesting. Very interesting. Is that better than the double fells, I wonder? If I could inherit the shifting thing, yes. Boss is Kel, the one who puts Corruption 5 on every unit everywhere when it appears. Okay. Alright, we'll try this. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this or not. Rising Range Intrinsic would help a lot, then just top and immediately throw Fel up there. That's exactly why I'm saying it's so important that I get that. It would just make this build work. Currently this build doesn't really work. Because I'm not stacking the floor fast enough. Finally get it. 11 damage. Okay. So many of these bullshit guys. We're not even killing that backline dude, seriously. How are we not killing that backline dude? My entire hand is going to be this bullshit. These guys punish you for not having backline kill. You've lost few runs to these waves of Banished because you tend to set up top. Scuffed in general, I don't know, man. This is looking like I'll need to reset again. So I'm taking 9 damage here. Three damage. All these guys have the Corruption 5. Might be dead even with the restarts, maybe. Yeah, there's 4 of those, and I don't have 4 Ember. Yeah, I don't have 4 Ember. Alright, let me restart and try setting up middle floor, maybe. You know what, maybe I think I'm gonna go with the double fells. Because the multi-strikes will kill more of these guys, I think. Try this. That Rising Rage intrinsic double fell is probably better, yeah. Hopefully I'll get that sometime in the near future. Okay, we kill both of them, that's great. We don't kill that backline unit, but we only have one of them to deal with, so that's good. Block that damage. Okay. Yeah, they both die. I move you to the front, I get my money. Hey, where's my money? Yo! Yo! You gotta give me my money, son! You don't give me my money, I'm gonna break some ankles. Alright? You get me? You give me my money. Alright, this is looking better, I think. I trample you. By Rising Rage this guy this turn. I want this to be available. Ran Mafioso, that's right. Pretty good, actually. 84 damage there. We're not overstacked there, so let's go ahead and do that. Alright, do I think that's enough to kill this guy? I think it is, so I'm going to try to reduce the amount of damage we take here. You clipped it. Great. Add it to the voice acting stuff. It's not enough. It's almost enough, though. What if I send you up here? Will that be enough? We do less damage now. Not sure how that works. Confusing. I guess I don't know how that works. Alright, well, this is gonna... I feel like it's gonna totally depend on... Oh, wait, no, I can choose what I get. So... Spell. Blow you up. Play you. Get an extra buff. Conserve my health. Alright. Alright, still alive. Incant Corrupt 3 was what it was. Oh, that guy, he had Incant on him. It's so annoying when bosses have both a resolve and an incant, because I see the resolve hourglass and don't realize he also has incant. Alright, here's... I kind of want one of each of these, but how am I going to do this? More attack per stack or enchant trample? The icon does alternate? Okay. What Scott said, you do less damage because you received more damage. Man, getting like double songbird on the Hall of Mirrors floor could be crazy. Because I already do have that one book to give us trample. If I gave all of my units trample, that better. This would give so much valor stacking, though. Attack stacking on valor. But then, of course, there's the Imprisoned Zephyr to have our battle dancers dancing all over the place. How much valor are we up to? 41, and I need 75 to get the extra multi-strike. This is tough. Kinda want all three. Merchant of Magic to get the intrinsic. Probably where I want to go next. So basically doubles the amount of attack we get from Valor, and we will be stacking a lot of Valor. But this will make us stack more Valor, but I won't have as much control over who's in the front. I'm gonna go Songbird here. This thing is far too expensive. Skip. Skip. Alright, I also would like to upgrade my units as well, but let's go try to find that intrinsic that I have not been able to find yet. No. Permafrost. I don't want to permafrost that. Alright, come on, give me my intrinsic. Yes! Yes! Alright, okay, now we're talking. I could remove Consume to get multiple tramples. And we're removing the Shield Stewards. I think I'm removing the dregs. The dregs aren't doing anything for me. What we got in here? Let the shenanigans begin. There will be much shenaniganery. So now we're going to make 4 of the dancing people, I think. Triple stack spell. Interesting. Reserve gain magic power. I have literally no magic power. -4 cost. I'm not sure if any of these are worth getting the entropic crystal things. If I had maybe removed Consume from this... Yeah. None of my spells are that important. So, screw that. You hate this curse? Yeah. Alright, anything else I want to do here? That a little bit cheaper. I want to remove Consume. Not really. I think we're looking pretty good now that we have our setup ready. Minus draw, I think shouldn't matter as much. Because our setup should be good. Famous last words, of course. Okay, so we Hall of Mirrors. Top floor. We'll play our battle dancers. And we will be able to fit our Valor stacks unit up there. So, alright, who do we want to have gaining Valor in the front? Probably you. But I'm going to start with you to get your shifting started. Let's see. 3 times 2 is 6 damage. Anything that dies on your floor, it makes that happen. Okay. So actually I'm going to just do this. Do it again. Just to get your burnout stacking. And not give this guy stuff. Thankfully, you think it was damage shield, Kale? Yes, it was. Probably the best one for this plan, yes. I don't want to play a bunch of units. Okay. That's all I can do. Is this Incant guy, Incant sap? Jesus. Okay. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can only get one more unit there. Still kill them all. Is one sap worth... Is a sap worth playing this for the shift? Damn, he now doesn't die. Okay. Shield-wielding eagle angel enemy looks low-key hot, not gonna lie. Shield-wielding eagle angel. Okay. Okay, so they'll die if I don't do the thing where I kill them. Oh, I should have done the explosion on the bottom. Okay, explode you. You have 10 health. 6. Alright, so you'll die up here, which is what I want, as long as you're in front. Perfect. Alright, where's my bird guy? There he is. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, and there's gonna be 2 of them, isn't there? Man, I wonder if there's a way to Hall of Mirrors. Actually, you're just gonna die, aren't you? So you're gonna be in the front. Well, damn it. Okay, maybe if I mold a guy and tank him for you, I can get you up the next turn. Just Rising Rage the Steward. I don't know what you're talking about, sorry. Probably stream delay. Okay, you live. Perfect. Okay, you all still die. You all still die? Perfect. The other issue with all this top, the amalgams are going to wreck you. The guys who deal 5 damage to the empty floor, yeah. Yeah, hopefully I can get, I was gonna say Inferno Room, but I don't know that Inferno Room kills those guys. Does it? Do they? 46. Well, let's do 100 damage to you instead, and just kill you. Beautiful. It's a nice dance party on the top floor. That's what we're going for. Dance party built. There's a party going on right here. So this fight was great. And lots of shifts. How's our Fel doing? Up to 58 Valor of the 75 I need on her. I was gonna say, if we get Imprisoned Zephyr Room, then the craziness gets even crazier. How would I make this work? We do something like Imprisoned Zephyr on the top floor, the mirror on the floor below it. And I can start putting all the dance people up top. Something like that. We'll have to see if this works. Ooh, stealth could be very nice. This could save my units at some point from the multi-strike guys, potentially. So the amalgams, the guys who deal 5 damage to the empty floors. Are those on the Seraphite? Or are those on the... I think those are on the Seraphite, aren't they? And those guys are... Like, I think those guys have a lot of health, too. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to deal with that, to be honest. It feels like I need to go get health, to be honest. There could be some really good trinkets we can get. I better just go get health, though. Everlasting Light. That's actually the weapon I was hoping to find as well. Silence the enemies. They have 6 attack, 325 strength, and they resolve, what is it, like 5 damage to your pyre if no units on the floor or something like that. Interesting. Gonna get rid of my dregs here. Are there any spells I want to get rid of? I mean, the Just Causes are something we can make use of. I think there's 7 total in the fight, so 35 HP if you don't deal with them bottom, 70 HP if you don't deal with them bottom plus mid, yeah. Nice emote, Mr. Dude Guy, sir. What is that? Is that a guy juggling? Mr. DJ Dance. Oh, nice. That's from your own channel. Are you Street Fighter player? That's a Street Fighter character, right? That's cool. Lost 3. So I have 6 Ember on startup, which currently it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm currently spending all of my Ember turn 1. I don't want to combine Everlasting Light with the Cursed Twin Blade. I do, but it's very expensive. Be very expensive to play it, but this is going to be really good. If I could get quick on Fel, that would be really nice too. So she attacks before everybody else does. Rising Rage, the amalgams can't help you if you can kill them. True. True, true, true. Alright, so do I get rid of my Spear Stewards? Or my Moldeds or my Paraffin Thug or anything? I'm never playing these guys on turn 1. Get rid of 1. Alright, so damage shield, Kale, which is much better than the Spike Kale, thankfully. Bleep, bleep, boop, bleep, bleep, boop. Alright, so how do we want to go about doing this? I think I want to set up like this. And then we Rising Rage all those guys up here. So what this also does is I can get double the little bird dudes on this bottom floor too, if I ever want to get double of them or something. Which I actually currently can't play the bird dudes. Yeah, you're freaking dying. Okay. Yeah, the dancing floors, again, it's gonna make it very awkward to keep my units alive, that's for sure. We got double of them. Great. Yeah, the units dancing around makes it so awkward. Okay. Could always be more awkward, just add quick. True. Quite true. Yay! Somehow she ends up in the front at the end with 108 Valor on top of it. Beautiful. Alright, who else needs some extra Valor? You'll get even more armor. Hold over engulfed in smoke would be funny. Who cares who's in front if they can't be seen? Yeah. Yeah. Forever stealth sounds pretty awesome. I actually do want this thing to die. So it's not taking up the space, because I need the double Valor person on this floor. There he is. Beautiful, and then who do I want to be in front? I don't know, let's just get dancing on every single one of these guys. Okay. Get your first 2 unit Covenant 10 Titan kills yesterday. It was absurdly unfair. Avenger is nasty unit. Avenger. Have I seen the Avenger? What is this? This is primary Hellhorn, secondary Banished. Avenger. Which unit is that? Is that this girl with... That's Firebrand. I'm not sure if I know who Avenger is. Avengers! Assemble! Unite! Whatever they say. Get this guy out. No damage shields for you. That's the Revenge melee weakness unit. Ah, okay, yeah. Look at all that Valor stacking. Okay. Well, this fight is showing how good this can be. I actually think we want the boss fight to be long, because the longer it is, the more shifting we do. So normally I would put you up and that would kill all the damage shields you get from meeting these guys, right? Yeah, I think I'm actually going to purposefully not... stop that from happening. Meanwhile, the 450 attack guys... True, maybe it won't be that long. But he'll block a bunch of them. Look how many damage shields he's got. 3, he'll have like 6 damage shields or something crazy. So it would be longer than it otherwise would be, which will hopefully give us as much Valor stacking as possible. Which I probably shouldn't even put this guy here, but whatever. Yeah, 9 damage shields. We're still winning. Purpose being as many shifts as possible. Very nice. Okay. So you look at all that permanent Valor popping up. Definitely worth getting all those 9 damage shields. Well, there's Enchant Multi-Strike. So if I let one of the battle dancers die, or maybe didn't have Firebrand up there, that could be very good. Advance, apply Valor 5 to friendly unit, then it attacks immediately. That's a very good card as well. Am I getting Ember again? Or am I getting something different? Past the draw Ember. Feels like it has to be still Ember. Because 4-cost unit we just got. Our startup Ember 6 is just barely enough to do what we're currently doing, and I might want to make something else deployable, like a weapon or something. I need to be careful about this choice, though. Is there a choice where draw or capacity is better to actually let us beat Seraph? Because how are we beating Seraph? If I set up 2nd floor instead of 3rd floor, we would take less damage from the resolve guys. think my only way to deal with Savagery right now is stealth and punch through everything. Well, if we set up second floor, my holdover ascend after we get our second floor set up can be used on bottom floor guys to maybe reduce the damage we take. So I could potentially set up second floor. Yeah, exactly. Rising Rage the Amalgams. So I'm wondering if I should get draw to try to draw through my deck quicker, or if I should just get Ember so we're able to play everything. Because the turn I draw Death Metal Hymnist will be all of my Ember just to play him. The 50 HP boys are still threatening though. Yeah, the backline guys that sweep. I'm gonna go Ember, because maybe we can get the holdover stealth to not die to the sweepers. Okay, we have 117 Valor. That is enough to get the extra multi-strike. That's really good. I'm thinking about going Merchant of Magic to see if we can get -1 cost holdover engulfed in smoke. Yeah, Healing Fire is also good. Okay, there's -1 cost. Quick. Problem is the weapon I'm giving you is already stacked. Is there anybody else that would be good putting quick on? I don't know, putting quick on the floor where everybody is moving forward makes it awkward. So whoever has quick will attack first and will always end up in the back. Is there any unit I'm putting on the floor that I always want to be in the back? Maybe I could put that on the Songbird so it ends up in the back. Or the multi-strike guy. I know quick is danger. I'm trying to figure out if there is a way to play around it. The quick unit attacks, gets beat up, but doesn't end up in front to get armor. It's true. Could get Shield of Wing. Put that on the unit that I want to be in the front. If it ever is in the front, gets healed. Or I just skip here. So I'm not gunking up my deck. That could save a unit from dying, I feel like. Alright, so at Valor 75, get multi-strike 1. Perfect. Okay, let's reroll. We're hoping to hit holdover. Not get holdover. Do I have another chance to holdover? I don't. So no holdover stealth. I could spell change stealth, I guess. Gives me stealth 4. I think that's pretty good. I want to consume that. And I have frickin' no, whatchamacallits, no, what are these things called? Artifacts. 150 health when they move up a floor. I think we just kill them all on one floor. That's actually fine for us, I think. I think I want to practice setting up on bottom and middle floor here and see if it'll work what I want to do here. So we go Hall of Mirrors here. We go Zephyr here. Get our Battle Dancers here. Okay. Wow, okay, insta-dying. least my fire health is looking pretty good. Frickin' incant. What's your incant? They all get 5 attack. Okay, you know what? I can actually kill a bunch of these, can't I? Ah, frickin' spell shields block abilities. F that. Spell shield blocking my damn abilities. It's a nice amount of fire health. It is! 69, the best amount of fire health. God damn it, every floor having incant is so annoying. Alright, okay, do I get this guy up or this guy first? Ah, 17, 17, 17. That's too much attack. I have to put you in the front. For them to not die. Oh man, do I give more attack with the incants for shift? Okay, nobody dies. That's good. Let's just consume these, I guess. Okay. You die, but you don't die because you're stealth. Get stealthed on. Beautiful. Crap, you're gonna die no matter what I do because they're all stealthed. But let's just get some Valor stacking, I guess, as long as nothing else dies. Alright, so there's stealth anti-synergy, I guess. Oh, silence. They can't even use their ability. Frick. That's whatever. Looks like setting up second floor can probably, maybe, kind of, maybe, probably work. How the hell are they not all dying? I guess that is a lot of health on those guys. I wonder if I should ascend this girl. That'll kill all those. Means these guys are all alive. I don't know if I should, actually. I feel like maybe I shouldn't. Now, how are we looking? How are we looking? Beautiful. Looking great. Okay. So I shouldn't cast anything because it'll incant and put spikes on everything and change things up. So this should be fine. Okay. Okay. All right, we're going into frickin' savagery here. I do like this. An extra proc, potentially. Valor 2, damage shield to friendly units. Cost 3, but it is a damage shield to every unit on the floor. That's pretty nice, actually. And I did get Ember twice. So that should be playable. I won't be able to make it cheaper. Uh, 5 damage, way too late to be useful there. It looks like a skip. Okay. So if I go to Merchant of Steel, are there any unit upgrades that would really help me? Like giving you 5 extra, 20 extra health or something. Not so much, but a damage shield, potentially. Damage shield or like reanimate. I don't think we get reanimate. Health, we're pretty much close to maxed. Copying a unit. Is there anything we'd want to copy? We could copy our engulfed in smoke, so we're more likely to get our stealths going. I think going this way is the way to go. Alright, so let's look at our options here. Switchstone. There is a quick. When you equip a unit, get a damage shield. Rage when you lose burnout. Random unit from your deck on each floor. Okay. Maybe Radiant Arms. Maybe. Feels like the only thing that keeps my units alive against coming in with melee weakness 2 is damage shield or like endless. I guess there are some sweepers that only do 5 damage. Stealth has potential to help, yeah. Units get burnout, volatile gauge, and then the entire battle. Friendly units to the front gain permanent 6 health. Wow, great! Right before the final boss fight. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get. There's also the damage shield guy. Do I want damage shield for everybody or stealth for everybody? Probably this is stealth 4 for everybody. I think we duplicate this guy. And then let's remove. You, I'm never playing. Is there any spell that I don't want to keep having show up? Probably this molded. Is that right? Reforming. I don't think so. Okay. I'm not sure that this deck is very good. I actually think this deck is very mediocre. But maybe we can at least get Savagery kill, maybe. So I'm definitely not sure about Titan victory, but maybe we can get Savage victory with this. Have a block the first attack of him. Okay. They're all dying from the sweeper. Not if I stealth them, though. I can't get my lead songbird down this turn. Let's split the stealth evenly between these two floors. And let's give the Valor to the person in the front who's getting the armor, I guess. Guess, not really sure if that's good or not. Alright, pulling the double stealth I think was very helpful for starting off keeping things alive. Okay. That kills backline. That's very good. If I do this, do we still kill backline? Very nice. Okay, I don't get these things. That's okay. Early stealth pickup was huge there, I feel like. Hopefully we get through our deck quickly enough to get more stealth. So if I play my Death Metal Hymnist without stealth, he just dies. I think. Discovered that Banished and Awoken are a great combo. Go me. Nice. Yeah, it feels like I have to draw Death Metal Hymnist with stealth to be able to play him. Stealth's so nice for saving damage from the big birds too, yeah. Alright, well, stealth is about to wear off this turn, so... Nice. She's gonna end up getting all that armor, which is beautiful. Alright, stealth is gone. And a lot of my dudes are dying. Alright, if I give everybody damage shields, will they live? Maybe? Let's find out. No, they don't. Okay, they do if I do that. You're gonna get through. Is that okay? Not sure. How much damage is that going to be? It's going to be 14 damage. Mr. Dude Guy, sir, thank you for the tier 1 sub. That's a new sub. I really appreciate that, my friend. Oh, crap. That did get one guy killed. Alright, so I need to bring a guy to the front that's got a lot of armor, which might only be my main character, actually. There's a lot of damage coming through. 205 armor. Maybe if I have the 90 armor guy go in the front. Can you live? Looks like whoever I send to the front there dies. You did it all for the cookies. Come on, the cookies. Come on, so you can take that nookie and stick it up, yo, yeah. All right, well done, Mr. Dude Guy, sir. Some good old 90s nostalgia right there. Was that 90s? I think that's 90s. Limp Biscuit. Limp Bizkit. Okay, everybody lives if I do that. Still alive. We are still alive. Stealth kept us alive. We drew double stealth turn 1. currently we're alive. We'll see how long that lasts. We took 14 damage. Have to ascend the guy there. Alright, we got a stealth with lead songbird. That's great. Stealth keeping us alive. We copied the stealth card, and it has spell chain on it. Beautiful. Oh, but I'm at my 7th floor limit. Damn, so multi-him this guy. Can't do anything here. Okay. I could stealth him, but I think it's just best. Oh, that ascends. Whoops. I think it's best I just stealth those guys as much as possible. Titan is looking not likely. Yeah, I said earlier we might get the Seraph kill. I'm not super confident about the Titan one. All right, hopefully we can save some free damage by doing this. Yeah, 28 health going into Titan. Yeah. Okay, well, this is a victory. We beat Seraph. So maybe I just need to be grateful I can get some Seraph victories on Covenant 10. So that is improvement. Titan with 28 health is just not looking very plausible. If I set up top floor, bottom floor, middle floor, what's going to be best? Are there units that do damage if I don't have anybody on the floor? Yeah, the main dude does that. So I think I need to do a similar setup here. If I have any chance, is the middle floor setup. No stealth grab this time. That keeps you alive, doesn't it? Well, let's see who ends up in front here. If I do this, this, you in the back is ending up in front. Let's see here. Okay. These guys. Damage shield. Okay. I can't play everything. It's too expensive. You still die even with me doing that? Really? Yeah, I think any of them would have. Oh, I'm not seeing a world where this works. Okay. Somehow this unit lived. I'm not quite sure how that happened, but that's cool. Do that. Stealth. Stealth. You die cause corruption. I keep you alive, okay. We're taking 8 damage up here. Yeah, the trample. I'm just feeding you guys if I put you down here, right? Oh wow, he's got the 7 times 250 guys there as well. If I do that. Okay, we take a little less damage now. I'm not sure who ended up with the corruption. The guy in the back. Okay, that actually worked out pretty well. How much we taking? 15. Unless I sap. Alright. As long as we're killing this floor, I guess. Alright, still killing that floor. Only 8. Only dead in 2 turns. Instead of 1 turn. Alright. Okay. If I get stealth this turn? No. If I had stealth, I could play the death metal hymnist, put him up there, and then stealth him. You're dead even with stealth. How's that? How's that work? Does this guy apply corruption to the front unit or something? This guy applies corruption to the front unit, yeah. Okay, so I can't do that. Come on, come on, come on. There it is. Okay. If I do this, you'll die. Okay, 3 damage. We're alive for 1 more turn. Probably dead this next turn, I'm guessing. We're actually doing pretty good. They're about half health, but there's nothing on this floor. Okay, I have an idea that might keep us alive, maybe. Hate doing this, but if I stealth, and I take 1 guy up here, and they can't attack the stealth guy, it does keep us alive. But I'm just delaying the inevitable, really. Because now he's going to be on the bottom. Although I can make him go to the 2nd floor with my ascension. So I think maybe I can, again, barely stay alive, I think. At 1 health, I think. Put him there. You're doing 3. We're at 1 health. Yeah, we're dead next turn. Man, this is actually really close, I think. Oh, that guy, so this guy is dead. Man, if I could finish off the top guy... I think I'm one Dominion turn off. I wonder if I had set up top floor. Would that have done it, maybe? I might... If I'm at top floor, that would give me extra turns. No, it's the top guy. It's this guy that's... Yeah, if we had one more attack. I don't have any way to give my thing a damage shield, do I? I can't stealth this thing, can I? No. If I had 3 more pyre HP, I could do it. Okay, let's... I'm not sure if sitting up on top floor would be better or worse, but I'm gonna try it. I'd win on my next pyre light? Yeah. We're so sticking close, I feel like there might... maybe be a way to do this, maybe. Like, I would need a unit. Like, I think I need this guy to not clear out the floor and do the free pyre damage, I think, for one thing. Short week next week? Yeah, next week I'm, going to visit my brother and his family is the plan. So anybody I put up here will die, if I'm not mistaken. So I need to ascend something else. What do I want to ascend? Maybe this guy? Will you die up here? No, but it will separate you out. Okay. Wahoo! Okay, so if I put a unit on this floor and then stealth that unit, that'll avoid the damage of him proccing. So, and if I do that on you, you'll summon a dude, but you have burnout 1. Whatever we do is burnout 1. Okay, burnout 2 on these guys, for whatever reason that is. Oh, because dualism. Okay. There. Okay, let me see how I want to do this. That. That. Stealth you guys. I don't know if this is gonna work, but if I'm like buying time basically for my pyre to do its thing. Okay. That guy is stealth, so they won't be able to attack and kill him. The The front unit gets 5 corruption, so the front unit will always die, so I have to not do that. These guys are stealth, so if I place you there, you're just gonna die. Okay, let's see what I can do here. Are you guys stealth up top here? You're not. So, multi-strike dude will kill the back line. I hope I draw a stealth next turn, I guess, is what I'm hoping for. You're dying, so just do your damage, I guess. Alright, who am I sending then? Nobody, or do I send somebody? Keeps that guy alive. Okay, we got a stealth. You're dying from the 20 attack. If I stealthed you, I think you would live. Is that correct? Yes, you live. And if I stealth you guys, do you live? Yes, but we do not kill. Holy crap. We don't kill any of these guys because they're all stuck behind this guy. Now we killed them all. Okay. We're gonna take the 5 damage from him, from us having nobody on the floor, though. This is so tough. Okay. So you're getting that. Well, let's see if I do. That. You'll get even more armor at the end. Okay. And I don't think it's happening, chat. I don't think it's happening, even with this other attempt here. Full stealth. No, I didn't, but we are alive still, I think, right now. Okay, that guy's down. This guy, man, we're still a couple turns off of this guy. Yeah, this actually looks even worse than last time. So I think we just don't have it here. I need a unit on the bottom floor with stealth. Which I do have a unit and I have stealth, but okay. Yeah, we're at 1 health. I know that's not going to work. I'm just going to do that for intrinsic. Yeah. Couldn't even play the Firelight that turn because getting the unit on the bottom is that 4-cost unit. Well. Well, we tried. All right, well, GG cookie time on the Seraph victory. Oh, man. God, Titan Covenant 10 is so tough, man. You assume you can't apply Pyre to the stealth, or stealth to the Pyre? No, you can't. I tried it earlier. You can't do anything to the Pyre other than heal it when a... You can only heal the Pyre. I could have dazed the top guy, but I don't have daze in that deck, so... No, Pyre you can't do anything to other than heal when you have a spell that has the enchant on it that heals the Pyre when you cast it. Yeah, dazing or sapping Dominion. All right, well, we can still call GG Cookie Time on that run because it is a win on Covenant 10, but it's not a Titan win, which is what we're going for. So, all right. I guess GG Cookie Time. GG halfway Cookie Time. Sapping is the best way to preserve HP. Yeah, because dazing means you can't do the attack either, so sap is the best. Let's see what story time we got here. Oh, man. Let's see. Dude, the vibes in this outpost are so off. Think about it. What's the one thing that always brings everyone together, whether a demon or an angel? Birdseed? A cozy nest? Music, dude! We're gonna hold a big concert that'll bring all the clans together, bro. Music? That would never stop this kind of fighting. Sure it will. Remember how we used to fight? What is this? What is that called? A flashback? Get back here! I'll beat you into a feathery cutlet. I'll just tell the truth. Don't you yell at me. Some bad member you are. You've been way off key. Dude, your arguing is interrupting my jazz session. I'm coming for both of you guys. Whee! This is so stupid. Oh, do you quit fighting, bros? Yeesh, we were pretty crazy back then. So what do you think? Let's do it! We'll call our new band the Warbling Loons. This is just a suggestion, bro. Yeah, we'll workshop the name. Alright. Fighting band members. Great story time. Alright, my friends. Kind of a win, but it was a, Ascension, God, I can't even talk, man. Covenant 10, half victory. So I'm just going to treasure you restroom. Y'all feel to grab a drink, grab a snack. We come back. I'm going to keep playing Banished to try to get Covenant 10 victories. Maybe we can get a Titan win today. Y'all rock. See you in a bit, my friends.